EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium, the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. Off we go in the divisional round. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Oh, no, right at the start, and loses the football. It is picked up by the defense.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing them, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Redwoods.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Touchdown, Redwoods. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. His drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again, and he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 14-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Redwoods. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Room to run past midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Redwoods are going to get it back here, just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Second and a yard. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Going for it all. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. At the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Chargers back within 10. It's now 24-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send the tight end in motion. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here, the third quarter underway. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Oh, looks like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. He might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's taken in. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll look to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third and long. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now a give on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Redwoods. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. For the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Redwoods are going to take over here up near the 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Chargers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball on this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Into traffic, but taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Give up the middle, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. He'll drop to throw. Open man there. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Redwoods. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man here. Complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. the same. Another interception. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Redwoods. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Redwoods will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. They bring their tight end right. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go for it and run option right. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick hitting slant there. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter a team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Redwoods are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.